Okay, I've tried to make this video about twice now, and I keep having screw ups. What I'm gonna do here is reinitialize. Some people call it reprogram or reset the sunroof. Anytime you've made any sort of repair to the sunroof, or if your sunroof starts acting kind of funky, maybe if you've disconnected the battery, anything like that, you need to reset it. You don't always have to reset it. It may be perfect still, but they advise you to reset it. I mean, the shop manual says reset it. So what I've just done to this truck, and I've got another video up, hopefully, if when I get home it's come out decently and I actually upload it. I've lubed this rear sunroof for a rattle or vibration and also sticking. A lot of people have been complaining. I've seen them on YouTube and everywhere else about these sunroofs going down the road, creaking, groaning, making all sorts of noise, and also really dragging when they open, or sometimes they drag so badly they won't even open. You have to get up there and push on them to help them. Well, lubing the rear gasket fixes that almost all the time, and I've done that, and this one's working like butter, but I haven't reprogrammed it yet, and I figured this is good a time as any. So the procedure is, I don't know if you're supposed to have the door shut or not. I always shut it. I think on the Explorers you're supposed to have it open, but on the F-150s it usually works with it shut. It's a weird procedure. What you do is you turn it on, you push this button once, which leaves the light on. Right now the door's open, so they're on, but you know, when your door's shut, they're not. So you push this one once and immediately push this one 4 times, on, off, come right back to this one, turn it off, then go, you hold that on shut, and I just shut sunroof because the key's on, and you hold it, and when it gets shut, you let off and push it immediately again and hold it, and you better have your arm ready because you're going to be up there for about 15-20 seconds, and then it'll start operating, and the shade will move and the sunroof will move, and I think it, if I'm not mistaken, it ends in the vented position and the shade is open. And then when that happens, you're holding this button shut the whole time. You let off and push it one more time, then the sunroof will completely operate again and end with everything closed. So if that made no sense to you, let's do it for real. Now what I'm going to do also here, it says do it with the key on, engine off. You can also do it with it running. I, being a vendor for dealerships, and also even if you work at the dealership, you never know what kind of shape somebody's battery's in, and you can rest assured that if it's a little weak and doing this kills it, and you call them to say, hey, your battery's dead, they're going to say, you killed my battery. So start it. It gives the sunroof a little more juice anyway. It gives any motor a little more juice. All right, anyway, so I'm going to start it. Here we go. I always do it with them started. All right, I'm going to shut the door. All right, here we go. Now, since the sunroof's already shut, it's not going to shut for me, so I'm just going to have to push it and then let it off and push it again. If it was open, you would push it and hold it till it was shut, then let it off and hit it again. All right, here we go. So there, on, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. All right, now I'm holding it. I let off of it, now I'm holding it shut, right? Now give it about 15 seconds. All right, here it goes. All right, now what it's doing, it's running the sunroof and the shade. This programs both of them, by the way. It's running them both to their absolute limit. The motor's looking for the limit, so it'll know how far to time it, how far to take it. All right, back. Boom, so it's done. Now, let off, push it again. All right, now it's gonna, I'm still holding it on closed, right? And it's opening. So it's gonna go all the way back to there's the back limit. Here it comes back forward. And then the shade will come, shut, and here comes the shade. And when it gets shut, you're done. And then it tells you to test the one-touch operation and all that. All right, done. All right, let's test one touch. All right, this will go to halfway open, and then the sunroof will open. Look at that. See how easily that opened right there? Sometimes they really thump when they open. Now, if you hit it one more time, it'll go a little more. That's truly fully open. And then one touch closed. And then vent. Back closed. We'll open the shade some more. That was one touch. Open and shut. I think it maybe only shuts halfway too. You have to hit it again. If you held it, it would go all the way. Yep. One more. And it's working. All right. That's how you initialize it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Hope it helps you.